for a wife when your husband has a wife leaving him. And most men in monogamy, they go do stupid stuff and they date whoever and they're angry and they're pissed and women suck. He's dealing with that while he's married. And I've told him several times, I feel like he's lining up all women and I'm there too, and you're there and you're there.
Garrison Brown has been a voice of courage within the Brown family, as many Sister Wives fans have noted. Viewers recognize that he was different when he bravely stood up for what he believed in. Garrison Brown has remained steadfast, and many Sister Wives fans understand that the challenges brought on by COVID-19 highlighted deeper issues within the family. When Kody and Robyn Brown attempted to take control, Garrison refused to back down. Fans have come to see him as a true voice of courage throughout his life, as he has always been open about his beliefs and accepted others for who they are. This is why Garrison is celebrated among fans. Many Sister Wives viewers have discussed Garrison's remarkable actions for his family on Reddit during the tumultuous times of COVID-19 when the family was falling apart. Garrison stood up to Kody Brown, even though he feared Kody's wrath, showing his determination to stand his ground despite the risks involved. Garrison was the brave voice calling out Robyn's rule violations. The user notes, however, that it's refreshing to see him willing to tackle injustice. I agree, adds another viewer. He might be the first family member to confront her about anything. In my view, that's why Kody was so upset. How could anyone make his sacred cow feel unsafe by questioning or challenging her? I always appreciated when he called his dad out on things in earlier episodes. Garrison was excellent at holding both of them accountable for Solomon's actions during their vacation. I believe Garrison might be the only one brave enough to tell her that he recognized the rules were ridiculous, that they weren't even following them, and that they were only established to keep others out. Kody's actions were influenced by Robyn's feelings. His perspective was skewed by Robyn Brown. According to several Sister Wives fans, Robyn had Kody's ear, and when she felt threatened he would rush to defend her. She often paired Kody with his brash demeanor. Boys like Garrison Brown, for instance, have faced challenges. Robyn turned Kody Brown against his sons, and several fans note that Hunter is often mentioned first, followed by Gabe and Garrison. One user pointed out that they all paid a heavy price for it. Robyn sent Kody to fight this fictional dragon on her behalf, and they clung to that justification for years. Garrison Brown's bravery, however, led to more suffering. Some Sister Wives fans believe that Garrison's courageous act only opened the door to further pain. Additionally, fans discuss how Kody's true character was sadly revealed during the COVID-19 pandemic. While he was trying to mend things, it only seemed to set him off and worsen the situation. One user remarked that Kody's reaction to Garrison's phone call perfectly illustrates how good intentions can lead to trouble. They also pointed out that Kody's behavior affected more than just Garrison. Garrison was already struggling with mental health issues, and Kody's refusal to spend time with his children from his first 3 wives only added to the isolation. Kody's relationship with Robyn during the COVID pandemic intensified existing issues. Many viewers expressed their disgust, noting that Kody seemed to prioritize Robyn over Isabel. In your view, is Garrison Brown the voice of courage for the Brown family? Is he the only one brave enough to confront Robyn? Did he face consequences for it? Despite claims of a financial crisis, Robyn Brown reportedly spends $30,000 on Etsy. She has a history of excessive spending and has never shied away from splurging since becoming part of the Brown family. Among Kody's wives, she leads the pack in terms of an extravagant lifestyle. Janelle even called her out once for wearing $400 flip-flops. Robyn was already in debt when she married Kody, so it's not surprising that her spending habits continue. Kody has mentioned that even while facing financial struggles, he still visits gambling clubs with Robyn, who is currently indulging in her Etsy shopping. Robyn has found herself in a difficult financial situation, leading her to come up with various excuses for her debt. She argued that her costly divorce settlement left her with no choice but to seek out money. This debt has caused her significant trouble, and it seems to be becoming a pressing issue once again. Recently, Robyn reportedly spent an astonishing $330,000 on Etsy, raising eyebrows about her spending habits. In an episode of Sister Wives, Robyn and Kody were seen visiting a gambling club on a date night. The couple has garnered a reputation for being somewhat deceptive, often saying one thing while doing another. Kody has been vocal with his ex-wives about his inability to pay child support. Janelle even asked Robyn and the Sister Wives star to buy her share of Coyote Pass, but they claim to be financially strapped. Amidst all this, a Reddit user shared that Robyn and Kody frequently visit a gambling club, even posting a video of them walking hand in hand. According to another commenter, the couple has been to the club 3 times in just 1 month. The couple spent a considerable amount of their money at the club Sister Wives, as Robyn faces allegations of financial troubles. Observant internet users noted that she spent $30,000 on Etsy. Kody revealed that he stopped paying child support a while ago, admitting he was struggling financially and didn't have the funds. Despite the ongoing drama, Robyn spent this shocking amount while Kody lamented his financial situation. She continues to lead a luxurious lifestyle. When she married Kody, the Sister Wives actress was already heavily in debt and didn't even have a job. The family helped pay off her debts, while every other wife contributed to the family's finances and held jobs. However, Robyn never took similar steps. She only worked for the family's jewelry line, and her contributions were minimal. Even then, she lived the most extravagant lifestyle, hiring a babysitter for her children and frequently making excuses to avoid the housework that the other women managed. She even owns the largest mansion, complete with every luxury as noted by an original poster on Reddit. Robyn reportedly spent $30,000 on Etsy, leading many to question her extravagant purchases, as little was known about what she actually bought. One Reddit user humorously speculated that she might have a basement filled with reborn baby dolls. Robyn's well-known doll obsession has fueled beliefs that she collects and buys dolls frequently. At one point, her account was made public and someone pointed out a $75,000 doll visible in the background of her posts. It seems that Robyn continues to invest in paintings and dolls, amassing quite a collection throughout her home. Meanwhile, Sister Wives star Janelle Brown shared a poignant memory involving an item she received from her son, Robert Garrison Brown, who tragically took his own life in March 2024. On February 3rd, she posted on Instagram, reminiscing about driving an old truck across the country after spending time with her kids in Vegas. Janelle, 55, captioned the post with details about the dual-cab pickup truck that Garrison had purchased when he moved to Flagstaff, showcasing it in the accompanying video. After visiting her son Gabriel Brown in Las Vegas, Nevada, she took possession of his truck. Gabe had been driving it until February 2022, and Janelle mentioned that he now drives a smaller car that suits Vegas better. The question of what to do with the truck has come up. It's fully paid off and I believe it holds more value on our new farm than what I could get from trading it in. Plus, it helps strengthen my relationship with my 2 boys, especially Garrison. Tragically, on March 5, 2024, Garrison was found dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound at his home in Flagstaff, Arizona, at the age of 25. Janelle and her ex-husband Kody Brown have 6 children together, including Garrison. With Willie Nelson's On the Road Again playing, Janelle shared more photos from her road trip back to North Carolina in the truck, including snapshots of her meals like a slice of pizza and biscuits and gravy, as well as a picture of the beaver statue outside the convenience store in Amarillo, Texas. The reality star also showed how a cup of Starbucks helped keep her awake during the journey, reflecting her deep connection to Garrison's truck. This post really resonates with some people. "Oh Janelle, I'm so touched by this. My dad's 2002 Ford Ranger is still in use by me." One person replied, sharing that as someone who has also lost loved ones, they too have kept vehicles. Another mentioned, "I never got to say goodbye to him either. I always feel like he's with me." It's hard to explain this connection to those who don't understand. I see that Janelle plans to use the vehicle on the 156 acres of land she purchased in North Carolina. There she, her husband Caleb Brush and their daughter Matt Brush, née Brown, will embark on their passion project, Tea Farm. The construction and planting of the flower farm are currently underway, and although not a single bloom has sprouted yet, she's already envisioning the flowers and making connections with anyone who will listen to her ideas. Janelle is described as the resident dreamer, planner, and future flower whisperer on the Tea Farm website, where she is mapping out the flower fields and ensuring that every petal has a companion nearby. Kody, 56, learned about Janelle's move to North Carolina on Sunday, February. In the latest episode of Sister Wives, the 56-year-old TLC star expressed uncertainty about how to describe the situation. She mentioned that she never intended to find out about Janelle's move, as one of her kids accidentally revealed it to her. Janelle, who separated from Kody in December 2022, shared in a confessional that she chose not to inform Kody, feeling there was no reason to do so. She stated, "There is no crossover between our lives. Simply put, I didn't think what I was doing was his concern." Janelle also reflected on how Garrison's passing had somewhat changed her relationship with Kody. In an interview with People on September 12, 2024, she said, "Kody and I check on each other from time to time. He's grieving in his own way, but I lead a very separate life from him and I wish everyone well." She believes this separation might offer some perspective, suggesting that it could help ease any anger or frustration. Despite differing opinions on intimacy, Sister Wives stars Christine Brown and Janelle Brown seem to share a lot in common. In the episode that aired on Sunday, February 2nd, Christine, 52, and Janelle, 55, discussed a significant moment in their lives. Their spiritual marriages to Kody Brown ended because they couldn't legally get a divorce after Kody's second wife contemplated whether she wanted to be officially released from her marriage to him. Christine advised Janelle that, apparently, until you have sex with the next guy, you're not considered divorced. After Kody's first wife, Meri Brown, was released from the church following their divorce, the topic came up again. However, Janelle made it clear that she disagreed with Christine's viewpoint. "I simply believe that to be," she told her former sister wife, with whom she has remained close. "I think that's dogmatic. I'm just kidding. I mean, when I heard that doctrine, I used to think, okay, whatever." Christine later shared that Robyn Brown, Kody's last remaining wife, introduced her to this idea by explaining the church's stance on divorce and sex during a confessional. Christine stated that Robyn mentioned, "In the church we used to belong to, they teach that you're not divorced until you basically have sex with the next guy. Intimating with someone new would allow her to move on." Christine, who married her husband David in October 2023, mentioned that if she were in Janelle's position, she would skip all the complications and just have sex with someone, suggesting that Janelle's marriage is over. Janelle, however, made it clear that she views physical closeness very differently than Christine, who seems to have a more casual attitude towards sex in uncommitted relationships. Janelle pointed out that when she first married Kody in 1993, they established boundaries for their family. "It kind of bothers me that Christine is so flippant about it, saying you should just go sleep with someone because my brain doesn't work that way," she said. She expressed concern about the idea of some guy just going out, getting a girlfriend, and sleeping around with multiple partners. Janelle emphasized that she and Kody had once been a family and that their connection went far beyond just sexual intimacy. During their marriage, the ex-couple had 6 children together, including a son named Robert Garrison Brown, who tragically committed suicide in March 2024. Janelle's confessional at 25 years old concluded with the remark that they are raising children together as a family unit, rather than just a group of women involved with one man. Meri, 53, also revealed that she shares Janelle's views on the matter. "Does that mean I'm still connected to Kody until I have sex with someone else?" In her confessional, the single mother who announced her separation from Kody in January 2023 stated, "I don't think that means anything. It's more important to recognize that if you're going to engage in sex outside of your marriage, then that marriage is essentially over. Challenging authority is rare in the complex realm of plural marriage, especially in a family dynamic where the patriarch makes significant decisions." However, there was one individual who consistently resisted conformity and questioned the established norms. He became a truth-teller, addressing issues that other family members were hesitant to discuss. It was clear from the start that some members of the household were more vocal than others, particularly one young man. He distinguished himself among them for his bravery in speaking out, his refusal to accept the status quo, and his determination to confront injustice. While others chose to remain silent or sought to keep the peace, he could not ignore the atrocities happening around him. Although there have always been rifts within the family, recent events have made these divisions irreparable. This family had to confront unresolved tensions as a global crisis brought everyone's lives to a standstill. For a long time, unspoken rules dictated how they interacted, and any disagreement was swiftly met with hostility. One individual, however, broke the mold. When the rules seemed illogical, he expressed his views and questioned decisions that appeared to benefit only a select few. His courage in standing against injustice earned him both praise and criticism. Fans of the family's journey have often lauded his bravery in online discussions, with many believing he spoke the truth even when it was unpopular, a feat that no one else dared to attempt. He addressed the root causes of the issues at hand. The family was facing growing tensions which many saw as both necessary and risky. His actions were viewed by some as confrontational, while others saw them as an attempt to clarify a long ambiguous situation. The way certain rules were enforced became the heart of the conflict. Although the household initially appeared united, it quickly became clear that there were inconsistencies in how family members were treated. Some seemed to follow a different set of rules, while others were held to strict limitations. He recognized this disparity and openly addressed it, being one of the few to directly confront the increasing divide. Many fans of the family's story have taken to online forums to share their thoughts, with comments highlighting the significance of his actions. Some pointed out that he was among the first to publicly question the reasoning behind certain decisions, which angered the family leader. His bravery in speaking out, even at the risk of facing repercussions, has garnered admiration. His audacity came at a cost. He was not exempt from the reality that those who challenge authority often face repercussions. The backlash was immediate and intense, further fracturing already strained relationships. With each confrontation, it became clear that a reconciliation was unlikely, and the animosity between him and the family leader reached unprecedented levels. When it became obvious that some family members were favored over others, tensions escalated. His willingness to confront these disparities only deepened the divide. Some viewed his actions as a necessary and brave attempt to restore fairness and balance to a fractured household, while others perceived them as disobedience that threatened the established order. The family's journey had seen its share of highs and lows over the years, but this moment was crucial. Ignoring the reality of the situation was no longer feasible. The division was undeniable and efforts to bridge the gap were essential. The effort to silence those who spoke out only highlighted the core issues that discussions among supporters had been grappling with since his defiance. Many believe he was the only one brave enough to voice these concerns, while others question whether the price he paid for his actions was worth it. One thing is clear: despite differing opinions, he was unafraid to express his beliefs, and his voice significantly impacted the family's history. The fallout from his actions revealed the deep divisions within the family. Some members began to see things from a different perspective, while others continued to defend the decisions that had been made. Many were forced to reevaluate their roles when they realized the household was not as united as it initially appeared. The repercussions of his boldness lingered over time, creating ongoing tension in relationships, and the wounds from these conflicts took a long time to mend. While some connections remained merely strained, others were irreparably severed due to his willingness to challenge the status quo. The current situation with Quill has significant implications, altering the lives of his family and himself. In hindsight, it's evident that his commitment to justice and transparency drove his actions. He would not accept the inequalities within the household without questioning them. His greatest strength, which also posed his biggest challenges, was his steadfast determination to hold those in power accountable. Robyn Brown, the most controversial wife in the family, has led a life quite different from that of most other spouses. For years she has had a penchant for a luxurious lifestyle, and recent rumors suggest she has been shockingly splurging on high-end goods. Her spending habits have once again come under fire, especially as the rest of the family grapples with financial instability. Kody Brown continues to assert that they are facing financial difficulties, leading many to wonder how the reality TV star can rationalize such extravagant expenditures after she reportedly spent a staggering amount on online shopping. Robyn's lavish lifestyle has set her apart, as she has taken a unique approach to finances since joining the polygamous marriage. It seems she has benefited the most from the family's pooled resources while contributing little financially compared to the other wives, who typically made varied contributions. It's no surprise that her spending habits have often sparked conflict. Fans still remember when Janelle Brown criticized her for wearing pricey designer flip-flops, which seemed excessive given the family's debts. Additionally, Robyn had considerable debt when she married Kody, which the family helped to pay off. Critics have long questioned whether poor financial choices were also a factor, but she has defended herself by stating that her divorce left her with significant expenses. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for daily updates. See you soon.